write your business plan. You have to know exactly what it is that you're going to sell and who are you going to sell it to, right? Who's your target, right? Have you done the research to see who's buying? If you are in business and you're typically generating between $0, and trust me, there are several business owners right now that are making zero in business, but they're putting in so much time trying to figure it out. That's a normal, that it's a normal thing. And it's really, it's normal when you don't know, right? So if you're making anywhere between $0 and $80,000 just a year in business, and you've been able to do that consistently for a year to 2 to 3 years, you've been kind of stuck in that particular place, then that really is an indicator that you're still growing in business. And during the phase of growing a business, there are 3 main things that you typically should be focusing on. Plan of action. Right? One of the things that you need to be focused on is you need to have a plan of action when you're growing, when you're in that phase, when you haven't just quite yet hit the 6-figure mark. And just know that in 6 figures, there's like levels to that, right? So 6 figures is not just $100,000. 6 figures goes all the way up to $999,000.99, right? So there's a big gap between 100,000 and almost just a penny under $1 million. There's a huge gap, right? And so if you have not quite yet even hit your first 6 figures, which is like $100,000, maybe 120,000 in business, then you're still at the growth phase. Okay. Now this is not something that will take you 2 to 5 years to grow a business. No, it doesn't. It just takes you focus. And the first thing that you want to focus on is your plan of action. Now, what goes into your plan of action? A business plan. You have to have a business plan, right? Regardless of how discouraging that may be, or it just seems like it's uncute or unbeautiful, or it doesn't seem sexy, right? It doesn't seem like something that's fun to write a business plan. But of course, you guys know that I built a multi-million-dollar business off standing on the principles of the Bible, the biblical principles that gives us the exact structure instructions that's needed to show us how to both grow and scale in business. And so one of the scriptures says, write the vision and make it plain, right? So when you apply that principle to your business, like write your business plan. You have to know exactly what it is that you're going to sell. If you haven't figured that out yet, right? You're probably at the more towards the zero end of business if you have not figured out that part. But what it is that you're going to sell, and who are you going to sell it to, right? Who's your target, right? Have you done the research to see who's buying? So a plan of action is definitely the first step to growing a business. The second step the second thing that you need to be focused on is having a promise to deliver, right? Now, when it comes to the promise to deliver, we're talking about the outcome. What is the result of someone doing business with you? You have to clearly define that, and being able to basically transfer that message through your marketing and through your sales proposition. What is the outcome? What is the result? Like, what problem are you solving? Now, if you've been following me for however many years, I don't even know how many years I've been doing this. It's been some time, but if you've been following me, one of my biggest messages is basically having a business of purpose and solving a problem, right? Because problem solvers get paid. So when you position your service, your product, whatever it is that you're doing, your business as a solution to problems that already exist in the world, whether you're selling to individual people, you're selling to companies, or you're selling to government agencies, when you actually position yourself as a problem solver, then that's when you make the big bucks. Okay. So the outcome, what is the outcome? What is the result? What are you a solution to? And the quality, right? Promising to deliver a certain specific quality of service, right? It all kind of falls into them knowing that if they do business with you in exchange, they're going to have all of these things. They're going to be able to solve X problems. They're going to be able to get this result out of working with you. They're going to be able to get have a quality experience, or whether it's a quality product or just a quality, customer service, whatever. So that's the promise to deliver. So that's something that you definitely need to clarify and write out exactly the exchange that and the experience that you want your client to have, right, in working with you or doing business with you. So, and then the third thing when it comes to the growing phase, getting you from 0 to at least 80,000, you need to focus on purpose. Why? You ever heard anyone ask you, like, what is your why? You have to clearly know, why am I doing business? And it can't be just to make money. What is your deeper business? Because if your purpose is only just to make money, you will get burnt out. You will get burnt out, because people who have no purpose, like no deeper purpose, no deeper connection to why they do what they do, they typically chase what's called like the carrot. They chase any and everything. One day stocks is hot. Now you're trying to flip stocks, and then the next day cryptocurrency is here. Now you're doing cryptocurrency, and the next day, people's on Amazon. Everybody's selling and trying to become a merchant on Amazon. Now you're over here, and so you never really stick to your purpose. You never really stick to something because you don't even have a purpose, right? So what is your why? Why are you in business? Why are you doing what you do? And it has to be something that, keeps you up at night. Like, you have to connect your reason and your purpose in business with something that if you don't get it done, like, you will be miserable, like, basically. Otherwise, when the waves come and the storms come, like, you will literally get knocked off the boat because you're not anchored into a purpose, right? And so what is your why? So focusing on your why. What is your brand? What do you want to be known for synonymously? What do you want to be known for? Like, the messaging, is your messaging in your business clear, right? Are you passing the message that I just want to make money, or you're passing the message that I can solve a problem, right? Is that message clear? And then what is your model, right? So plan of action, promise to deliver, and purpose. When you're in that growth phase, those are the things that you need to focus on, clarify, and just be hyper focused on, to get at least to that $80,000 mark, right? If you're not already there. Now, if this is where you have been and you haven't been able to break through that just yet, then go back and look at what is my plan of action. Did I do a business plan? Who's my target? Am I very clear on my target? Are they actually buying? Do they have money to buy at top prices? Right? And sometimes you have to just kind of like make some pivots, make some adjustments, because if you're selling to an audience or to a clientele or an avatar that just simply don't have the money to pay you, then we need to figure out, well, who does, and make those appropriate adjustments.